So how did you find the distance across the river? A volunteer from the group who did not use a ruler? I would love for you to explain it. That is exactly what I want for Christmas. Just move on. Okay. So you said 140 because that's this distance here. Now you saw me starting to record this. Now the recording does not hear your voice, so I will be repeating what you say just so that the video can hear it. All right, and so you said this distance here is 80. See 140 minus 80. Okay. So we're saying this is 60 because we added, okay. All right, so that each side length would be larger. Okay. Did another group get an answer other than 60 feet? Okay, so I did. How did you get an answer? I'm going to use a different pen color.
Molly had her hand up. Molly left her.
Okay. Okay, so time out. You said from here to here. No. Do you go that direction or do you went the other way? Okay. So I'm going to undo it. So you're saying from this side, this to this is the scale factor 1.75. Okay. Whoa, is that? You said the small triangle? What do you mean the small triangle? I'm looking at one big triangle. You see more? So I'm gonna, okay, hold on. So you're saying you see one triangle right here. Is it, okay, so I'm gonna pull this triangle out. I'm going to move this triangle. Maybe if I can grab this triangle and just the triangle, I'll move it. All right, so you see that triangle. And so I'm just going to put, so this was 80. And this was 120. Now you said you saw a second triangle. Where is that second triangle? Okay, and so let me pull that triangle out. All right. And so the side lengths we have here are 140. So that's 140, all right. Hey, by the way, if I'm drawing it, what should you be doing it? Doing with this? Should be drawing too, okay. All right. So then what? Okay, so hold on a second. So it's 1.75. And so let's all pull out our calculators. Let's just verify that the calculations are done correctly. Because you're in 7th grade now, so everyone has a calculator with them in math class at all times. And I'm going to ask some other questions of you, so don't go away quite yet. Okay, so we got 210. Did anyone else get 210?
Yes.
Okay, all right, move on. And so you subtracted 120 because you know the distance here is 120, and so you needed to find that distance. Okay, and you got 90. Okay. My last question is, how did you get a scale factor of 171, 1.71? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to recap what you just said, just to make sure that I'm saying it correctly. You said that you know 80 is one whole of 80. So you took your 80 and your 140, and you subtracted 80 from 140, and you had 60 left over. And 60 was 3/20s, or 3/4 of 80, so that's where you got the 0.75. Did I? Okay, all right, so good. All right, so that makes sense. You know what an easier way to have done that would have been? We could also say scale factor is equal to the finishing side length over the starting side length. Finish over start. Our finished side length is 140, so we go 140 divided by our starting side length of 80. And look, we get the same answer. Pretty quick, pretty quick. All right, so does anyone disagree that the distance from stake 1 to tree 1 is in fact 90 feet?
No.
Nope.
Well, Cassidy has thumbs up. I'm not sure.
So here's the deal. This drawing is actually, there are two ways you can think of it. These are nested triangles. In other words, one triangle is embedded into the second triangle. If you draw the two triangles separate with the side lengths, it's really pretty apparent we're talking about a scale factor problem. But when you're looking at the triangles all nested together, how many people thought of it as two separate triangles? Let's be honest. How many people thought of it as two separate triangles?
4 or 5, sort of.
Point is not very many, right? But if you take the small triangle out of the big triangle and you put the side lengths, now is it a lot easier to find the scale factor?
Yes.
Yes. So when you're given shapes that are nested or embedded inside of each other, the first step should always be drawing the two pictures separately. Obviously put the side lengths included, and it'll be a lot easier to see your path to getting the final answer. So that is what I have for you today. Are there any questions about investigation 3.4? What do you mean finish this? We're done. We are not doing part D. So part D is the same thing. You have nested triangles and you're just doing the same thing. Kaylee. Of course there's homework. I'm not sure if it is on the homework assignment sheet. It will certainly be posted. There are some easy questions that go along with it. Guess what problems you're going to have? You're going to have drawings of triangles, maybe some rectangles that are nested together, and you're going to find missing side lines. I actually really love this part of math because it's kind of like a puzzle, and you're trying to figure out how the pieces go together so you can solve for an unknown. I think it's really kind of fun. Of course, you're thinking I'm weird, but whatever. Probably. Are there any? Yes, Kaylee. I would highly recommend that you get it done at some point between now and November. Okay.
Some have left you, most are still sitting there. Just staring.
I will double check it, okay? Okay. Alright, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I really do. Go out, enjoy the sun. You're welcome. Yeah, happy Friday. We'll see you guys. Dylan, you are an absolute star today. Thank you. It was good. The girls made it to states for the first time in at least 6 years, but I actually think it's been longer than that. Yeah, so that part was really, really exciting. Boys, well, the boys are a work in progress. Yeah. So the boys' season is done. The girls, since they qualified for states, they are racing. It's in the Colorado Springs on the 17th, so it's on a Saturday. So I do, yeah, I'm actually really excited about it. One of our runners, her name is Sarah. She was 5th in the region, which is actually really impressive because our region has this school called Niwot, which is just north of Boulder. And Boulder has a lot of retired professional runners, and so their kids are going to Niwot High School. So Niwot has won the state championship a couple years in a row. And they have this freshman. Oh boy, is she fast. Yeah, so Sarah had to race against Niwot and still came in 5th overall, which was pretty cool. So I'm hoping she can come in top 10 at states, which would be amazing. Yeah, thank you for asking about it. Yeah, YouTube, Dylan, YouTube.
You're alone. Well, not technically.
Well, the cool thing about Sarah is she's a junior. She was not our fastest runner last year. But she decided that running was important to her. So over the summer.
Right.
So Harry Potter. I don't know why it's.
Here's your silly skeletons.
Hmm?
Come see. Come
I'm gonna
on.
go home first. Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah, I knew you would.
I've definitely seen this.
I knew you did. You had to have.
Oh, no, I remember that owl.
And then she's trying to dance like the skeletons. It is so cute. I haven't updated her, of course. Got some of that for you.
I love it when the bats come out of the glass.
Oh, I love bats.
That's what
They are so. I gotta go look at all the snakes in the Denver reptile house, but I'm gonna walk bats. Do you want me to stop it now? You've seen it?
Well, I want to see skeletons.
Oh, all right.
Are they coming out anytime soon?
They are. They make them come She did. Yes, she tried to make my oldest grandson hold her hand and dance. He was like, no.
Did she go with the big one or the small one?
Probably the small one, I don't remember.
Sure.
That one she didn't do.
Oh, I'm sure they would.
Her brother Sharpie would have loved that one, yeah.
All right.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope the results come out in a positive light.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Yes, I'm going to go home and check his doctors. Hello. See if they're close to getting results yet.